Hello, my dear students of first cycle. Today we're going to see the last handout of this year, okay? The handout number 21, okay? And now we're going to explain about the handout, the exercises, and all that you have to do, okay? So let's see. Okay, the first thing that you have to do is you are going to listen a song, a very famous song, that is "We Will Rock You," the group of Queen. Okay, the group Queen. Okay, a very famous group. Okay, the song talk about a man that has a big noise. That is supposed that they're going to be a good day, a big day. Okay, and also the man or he is going to disgrace, okay, and he's going to improve. He's going to try to do the best in the world, okay, and even if he has the man has mud, lodo in your face, okay, mud in your face, okay, and that is all about the song, okay. In the song, then we're going to see what do you have to do, okay. Now go with the other part of the handout. Okay, this handout is the last part of the use of will, the future of will, okay. So the first thing that you have to know about will, that will you use in affirmative, negative, and question, okay. How to use will in affirmative way? First, you have to know the structure of will, that start with subject plus the will plus a verb, okay. That's all that you have to know about in affirmative way, okay. The verb doesn't change, okay. The verb makes the verb is maintained equal, okay. Then the negative part, the structure is just subject will plus not plus the verb, okay. And if you want to make a interrogative sentence, a question, just you have to put the will at the beginning plus the subject and plus the verb, okay. That's how you can create a sentence, okay. Okay, one of the most important part of this handout, how to answer complete or just short question, okay. So the first thing that you have to know, if you want to answer a short question, you have to take attention, okay, that always the question with will is going to start with the word will, okay. If you see any sentence that starts with will, the possible answer are going to be, if it's positive, it's going to be yes, always start with yes. Then you put the subject that the question is asking, could be he, she, it, are, you, we, they, and then you put the verb, okay. So if you have a sentence, for example, will you be home at 10 tonight, the positive answer could be yes, I will be. Or if it's negative, you start with the word no, then you put I will not, or no, you will not. The subject always going to change because it's depend of the sentence, okay. And how to how to answer a complete sentence. Okay, the big difference that it has with the other sentence that this question start with a WH question that could be what, where, why, when, how, etc. If a sentence starts with a WH question, it's a complete sentence. And how do you answer a complete sentence? As I said, de forma completa. Okay? So, if you have a question like this, when will your family travel to the USA? You have to complete not with yes and not with no, with a complete sentence. For example, I will travel to the USA next summer. And that is how do you answer a complete sentence. The structure is subject, will, could be not if you want to answer in a negative way, then the verb and the complement. Okay, that's the structure, and that is the big explanation of this handout. Okay, and the last part, the exercise that you are going to see in this handout. Okay, the first is that you have listened the song of Queen, you have to complete some gaps with missing words that are in a box. Okay, in una caja. Then the exercise number 2, you have to you have to answer, you have to choose the best alternative for each sentence. Okay, and you have to remember the structure of affirmative, interrogative, and question. Okay, and the last part, you have to answer with a complete or a short answer. Okay, as we see in the previous explanation. Okay, and that's all about the handout. So have a nice week. We see the next year. Okay, and finish this because it's the last handout. Okay, so goodbye and see you then.